Hello, how's everyone doing? Hello, Kakarot. Hello, Luz. Welcome to stream. How you guys been? Okay, so I've been doing well myself, and I'm ready for some, I'm ready for some Fate Stay Night. But before I do that, I really want to talk about something that I have keep completely forgetting to talk about. It's completely unrelated to everything. Just wanna talk about it. So, I don't know why, but I was interested in playing in my own time Withering Waves. Okay? So, I was playing Withering Waves and I was thinking to myself, okay, you know what? I really feel like playing. I really feel like playing. I really feel like playing on Japanese. I don't know why. Maybe you do know why. But I wasn't really feeling like doing anything. Like, I just felt like, okay, maybe this time. Maybe this time, I should be really playing in Japanese for once, It would be very, very nice to play in Japanese for for feeling a difference, And then they hit me with this. Let me find it real quick. Where is it? Where is it? I need to find it first. I need to find it. There we go. Okay. There we go. I mean, Japanese voice smexy. Yes, but then I saw this video was recommended to me literally one day before I decided. Just look. This is Japanese, right? This is Japanese.
教えろ。次はない。ここにいた人たちはどこにいる？
Which is nice. Really nice.
黙れ。
Incredibly nice.
私も
Amazing
教えてやる。
performance. As expected from the Japanese VAs.
ルールに畏敬の念を抱けないな。
And then we get the English.
私の恐怖に怯えて過ごすといい。
Where is everyone? And where is Talos? Tell me. The people. Where did they go? Shut up. Let me tell you. Weakling. If you've lost respect for the law, then fear me instead.
They hit me with one of the voice actresses from Assassin's Creed Odyssey. She's a Greek voice actress. Everyone is saying that this is an Italian accent, and it is very close. But the very first moment I heard it, I was like, Greek accent. And it is a Greek accent because the voice actress is actually, I think her name is Alexandra Metaxa, and I do know it's a Greek actress because I have heard her performance in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I'm like, fuck! No! Now I have to play in English! No! Spare me! When you decide to finally change the dub, but then only one voice actor is keeping you from changing. I mean, they're both are good. Yes, but see, Greek Greek accent, my friend. Greek accent, Gigi's mate, I'll join you. Yeah, I can hear the anime language. I don't know or understand Japanese. Yeah, everybody's saying that it's Italian. Serious Deadly Star vibes. Ezio Auditore just got reincarnated. It isn't just Italian. It's not Italian. It's meant to represent Italian, but it shifts more to Greek. I would know. It is. Wait a minute. Zani's. Wait a minute. I need to type this real quick. Don't mind me. Zani's VA. Yes, it is Alexandra Metaxa. It is. It is. It is. Let's go. Let's go. That is why it is Greek. Fuck me. Nah. 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 Well, I'm spent. I have to play in English now. Damn it. Damn it. With these voices, I feel better about my accent. Yeah, mate, buddy. Pal, why are you using the light mode? Because I am not a weakling like most people, my brother. That is why I use the light mode. I am bathed in light. The world doesn't want you to play on JP. Apparently so, yeah. Friend, streamer buddy, you are flashbanging an innocent viewer who's sitting in the dark. Unfortunately, it is... what would you call it? Collateral damage. I'm so sorry, my brother. It has to be this way. You're not the only one, by the way. I have been doing this to Akira, too. Night mode until the day I die. Weakling. Weakling. Mighty would have been disappointed in you. I got fucking flashbang in my own room. Sorry for that. I'm so sorry. As I said, collateral damage. I didn't mean to. It had to be this way. Anyway. Now, after my rant, I can finally start the game. We got back to school. Shinji got his ass kicked. Metaphorically, but his soul really is kicked. All over the place. And now... But we were... Oh yeah, we were getting separated, that's right. After we all got together into the school. Let's have another good day, senpai. Yeah, bye-bye, bye-bye. Sakura heads to the first year floor. Toshaka and I climb the stairs to the second year floor. Eh? And run right into the student council president. Fuck! We cannot catch a break with this soap opera. Oh, you think darkness is your ally, but you merely adopted the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. Yeah.
なぜに遠坂と一緒にいるのか、エミヤしろ。
Somewhere along those lines, yeah. I feel offended. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know you feel offended.
あら、おはよう竜道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶ね。
Ow. I want to hear it again.
あら、おはよう竜道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶ね。
Ow. Is that what he said? Did? It is.
おはよう竜道くん。朝からハウアとはご挨拶ね。
I mean, I would feel betrayed if my homie had begged the baddest chick, but I would be proud of him, but still mostly offended. True. True. I agree with that, yes. Laxatives on your food later. I mean...
目覚めから嫌な予感がしたが、まさか案件殺とはな。えい、いいからこっちに来い、エミヤ。遠坂の近くにいたら毒が移る。毒が。
He felt a disturbance in the force. What have you done to my brother, you witch? Leave him be. He's just an innocent virgin. All for the streamer, then it's good. It's good. Brother, you let her slander me like this? I mean, it's expected from Luz, but you know, Kakarot. What is this? What is this betrayal? Yeah, for him, because of my comment, like, I thought I was immune to backstabbing after midnight, but this, I'm disappointed. I mean, backstabbing is the way we do it here. Issa tugs on my arm hard. Toshaka looks at Issa and me without a word, then walks towards class 2A as if nothing happened. She went into robot mode again.
行くがいい。誰も止めはしないからな。
Toshaka silently passes by. But then...
シロ、昼休みに屋上。
Whoa, 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 is that a command? What have you done to my brother, you witch? My husband got backstabbed and now me. Wow, you guys have no mercy. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm still feeling the pain in the back too, myself. Hello, Jacob, welcome to stream. We were supposed to destroy the thoughts, Shiro, not join them. Probably, Issa. Exactly. She whispers that to me, so Issa won't hear. Oh! I'm pretty sure he heard. Issa, just a moment later. She enchanted you, didn't she? My brother, don't worry. We will find a way to break the curse. I will not abandon you. Lunchtime. After seeing Tosaka and me in the morning, Issa hasn't been speaking to me. He's been treating me like a traitor. Traitor? No! Issa, you were our only chance. She was the one who took advantage, not him. Brother, you must understand. What part have we reached? We are still technically on the... What day are we? Wait a minute. Flowchart. We are in the 4th day of February. And... Yeah, Fujina got, you know, gaslighted into allowing... Rin to stay at the house. And now we are at school. Issa, be like you were supposed to be. The chosen one. Yeah. I feel just a bit of regret. Issa interrogated me about why I was with Toshaka this morning, and my response was... So that's how it is. So that's how it is. Within a few days, I've been your brother for years. And you abandoned me for a thought just that you met in 2 days? Yeah, that poor man is dead. Yep. Yep. That was not a great idea. Yeah, no shit. I expected Issa's next set of questions to be about how and why we got close, but before I could explain further, Issa staggered away. Having fewer people involved will make things easier. Is this a what if? No, this is actually the Fate Stay Night plot. Yeah, no shit, Shiro. You have betrayed the Brotherhood gods. Yeah. He did. Irredeemable. He's irredeemable. This is the fate route. Yeah. Anyway, the first thing I need to do is... Shit! Explain everything to Sakura. Gomi Toshaka. No! This is tough. I do not want to... But then again... Fuck! Okay, overwrite, yes. Okay, so... The flowchart over here, it shows that there is a heart for someone. But who? I'm not even gonna think about it. Okay, that's the flowchart. Has a... Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. Excuse me. My mistake, indeed. There we go. Now we're at the correct path. It's all canon. Yeah, my telenovela drama continues. Yeah, I only watched one section of the anime, so I don't know much. Yeah, streamer chooses one waifu. I was supposed to choose one waifu, but then the game didn't really allow me for... Yeah, you know. You won't survive the tsundere streamer. Yeah, I know. That's why I corrected myself. Coward. I know. On this occasion, I'm just going with what the game provides me, okay? I cannot really stop myself at that. I just want to have a perfect run. The game be like, no, it's not her out yet. Exactly. I promised to meet Osaka. It may have been her dictating to me. Yeah, so she did command you, like a witch. But she probably has something to talk about. Aglaia would be disappointed. This isn't the universe where Aglaia is in. Okay? Aglaia is an entirely different subject of what we are seeing right now. Of course, if Aglaia would have been involved, I would have made the perfect choice. But this isn't the case, so I get a pass. Is this an MC luck or curse? Who knows? Exactly. Also, have you reached any band endings? Not a single one. We can do it down the line. You know, after I am done with the route, I will probably just go for, you know, see what kind of bad endings there are. I buy lunch and head to the rooftop. The rooftop is typically packed with other students when it's warmer, but it's deserted in the winter chill. Although winter is in Fubuki is comparatively warmer, the rooftop gets unbearably cold. So the only people exposed to the cold wind are myself and... the tsundere. With not even a hint of patience in her heart. Streamer, you are missing so much fun. I know, but I will have more fun down the line anyway, so... Somehow all the Chrysosers are alive in 3.4 trailer, which is confusing. They're not alive. I get the feeling that they are just a memory. I get the feeling that that's what they are. Yeah. It's probably the past or the reset has happened. I don't think it's the reset. Many expect that not to be... Like, many say that this isn't the reset. It's probably just the past. Shaka shivering in the shadows. Why? I show her the warm canned coffee I bought, and I put it back in my pocket. Oh, we touched the tsundere's heart, but of course. Yes, only the protagonists have that ability. If it was anyone else, they would get the boot. I hand her the canned coffee as I head towards the back where I won't be seen. We won't be as conspicuous here, and there's no way anyone from the 4th floor would see us. Yo, why so close? You should be grateful that she accepts this sorry excuse for a consideration. Coffee. Are you fucking serious? I mean, Shiro is the arrogant protag. I mean, no, I know. And he has that shit max to EX. I know. No, they're all together except Anaxa fighting an opponent, which defines it's not a reset or memory because all of them never met each other. You think? You think, Jacob? Green girl, baby girl, you just don't say that. Yeah. Do it in the Britain accent. I'm not sure exactly how to do a British accent. I'm not even sure how. Why, mate? This soy excuse for coffee is what is what you came up with. Milk tea next time. Eggs breakfast, indeed. That would have been a much more preferable choice. Might.
はいよ。次まで覚えていたらな。それよりなんだよ。こんなところに呼び出して。人気がない場所を選ぶあたり、そっちの話だと思うけど。
Britain have weird accent. Even Americans are afraid of it. Yeah, and you know what's the ridiculous part? I was talking to you know, a couple of weeks back. I was talking to Midnight. She's from America, right? And I'm like, hey, I thought of something. Since Britain has been there before America, then that means that the British accent is actually the actual English accent. And it's the Americans who have the actual accent. And she was like, yeah, pretty much. And I was like, ah, okay. Glad you agree. So yeah. We are the ones with the accents. Leave the British out of it, okay? Ma'am, why are you being picky about the free things? I mean, she's a tsundere, so what did you expect? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So why do you call me here considering we're meeting where there's nobody else around? I assume you want to talk about you know what.
当然でしょ。私とシロの間で他にどっちの話があるっていうのよ。
Where does your mind go, little girl? Hmm?
まあ、それはそうだな。で、どんな話なんだ?
I mean, it's true. Yeah, Britain is considered the original language. Yeah. Well, of course. I mean, what do you expect?
何よ。ずいぶんクールじゃない、あなた。
まあ、寒いからな。できるだけ手短に済ませたい。遠坂はそうでもないのか?
そんなわけないでしょ。私だってさっさと要件だけ済ませるつもりに決まってるじゃない。
Then why are you dragging this on? Man, woman moment over here. Why are you being so nonchalant? Because we are fucking, you know, freezing our bones here? Can you please make it quick? I was planning to make it quick. Whoa, calm down. What the fuck? Jesus. Why she took the coat off? You didn't say that. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. If she's cold, then why did she actually didn't took the coat with her? I wanted to say it, but I forgot about it. Man, you people are gonna hate me for this, but you know, hot take. The reason why I actually do not like tsunderes is because they are always acting as if they're on their fucking period all the time. Like, you cannot actually find a way to please them. Hate when they put the classic tsundere type. It makes anime plot more obvious. Yeah. But I will only accept that if they gave me butter chicken back to me. Britain considers butter chicken as their national dish. So what the fuck streamer sauce? I mean, yeah. I'm really hate you indeed. You did not say that. I mean, Luz. Tell me that I'm wrong. You are seeing this with your own eyes right now. In this very moment, you're seeing it. Also, by the way. Now that you said national dish, I wanna know that. Wait a minute. Sorry for shutting the music down. Britain's national dish. National dish. There we go. Chicken tikka masala. Chicken tikka masala is a dish consisting of roasted marinated chicken pieces in a spice sauce. The sauce is usually creamy. Okay. They stole it from India. Apparently so. They that's not only the only thing they stole, Jacob. Just saying. We're still waiting for some marbles. If you know, you know. We have been waiting on them for a few hundred years now. Not the period thing. I mean, yes, Luz, yes. And that's why we want it back. Yeah, chicken tikka masala. Yeah, not the butter one. I see. Including 45 trillion. Yeah. No. Let's start with the marbles. Then we'll see about the money. We don't really, the money is money, and money nobody wants to give. But can we at the very least have our rocks back, pretty please? Just saying. Now that I think about it, I have no idea Greece's national dish. What is the Greece's? We have so many. We have so many dishes. What's the one we chose? Moussaka. Moussaka is the national dish. Oh, come on. Actually, we have plenty. In Greece, the national dishes are gyros, moussaka, souvlaki, magiricha, kokoretsi, and fasolada. Fasolada! Fasolada! Bean soup! Bean soup is what we have as a national dish. Man, we have bean soup. Bean soup for a national dish. I mean, okay, at the very least we have as a national dish the souvlaki and kokoretsi, so I guess we're good. I don't know mine either. Let me check. Indeed, I'm ready to be offended, guys. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Remind me your country, Luz. I really want to know your country's national dish. Luz saw a chance to hate stream and chose the hate without even hesitating. I mean, Luz is basically our chunder at this point. Bolivia. Okay. Bolivia. Bolivia's national dish. Bolivia's national dish. Arroz con queso. Or perhaps Bolivia's national dish is the saltena. It is a savory pastry similar to empanada, filled with the juicy stew of beef or chicken, potatoes, peas, and spices. Saltenas are literally eaten as a mid-morning snack, often with coffee or tea. Man, they look tasty. Wow, I'm jealous. Ooh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Luz. I need to make this. You did not say that. I'm not. Saltena, I'm not offended. I mean, why? Is it bad? Wait a minute, you don't like it? It's like a cookie and inside is heaven. Yeah, okay, so you like it. Okay. Then we agree on something. India doesn't have a national dish because there's just so many dishes to choose from, but it is where for me I would choose biryani. Let me type that real quick. I'm pretty sure it has. The Indian national dish. Okay, India. Oh, true. India does not have a single officially declared national dish. However, Kikdi is often considered an unofficial national dish due to its popularity, versatility, and widespread consumption across the country, while many other dishes as biryani, dal, and butter chicken are also very popular. They are regional specialties or dishes that have gained a popularity internationally, but none have the same level of national consensus as kikdi. Okay, kikdi. Nice. I love it. Okay, nice. You should eat if you can. I will try to find it. Also, I'm not a chunder. You act like one at certain times. India is basically rice dishes, gravy, and chicken. True. Kichidi. Oh, kichidi. I see. Kichidi is something we cook when we feel lazy. kind of like 2-minute noodle, but not noodle. I see. That explains why it became so popular then. Okay, so I was playing a game, wasn't I? Man, I should not speak about food. Every time I speak about food, I get hungry, even though I have eaten. Ugh. Okay, back to the game. Yeah, I figured. I was just stating the obvious, so she really doesn't need to yell at me like that.
まあいいわ。
It became popular because it's easy to cook and takes less time. Well, of course. That's most of the time why dishes become popular, just like noodles. We in Bolivia, we have a soup with fries on it. Don't judge, guys. Doesn't sound that bad. If it's tasty, that is.
それじゃあ担当直入に聞くけどシロ、あなた放課後はどうするつもり？
Nobody, look, now that we're talking about food, I need to mention this. I think I've talked about this in the past, but I really want to mention this. Have you seen these memes where basically it's Italian character? People hold him on the ground and they see, you know, they are forced to watch a pizza have, you know, pineapple pieces put on them. This is us, Greeks. Why do I say that? Because the recipe is actually called Hawaiian pizza, and it was created by a Greek back in the 1980s, I think. And yeah, we Greeks and Italians, on the surface, we look like really good cousins, you could say. But the rivalry runs deep. Like, if I was to say something, especially if you know history, first there is Turkey, to the Turkish rivalry, and then there is the Italian rivalry. And let me tell you something. If a Greek actually created this, I have never tried it, but I know it's probably good. So, yeah, get fucked, Italians. That's where I wanted to end up. Why did you create pineapple on pizza? Because it's probably creative and probably it's very tasty. That's a crime. Don't you dare talk about crimes when it comes to gastronomy, alright? When it comes to gastronomy, we invented that shit. We created the laws. We wrote them for you. I mean, we also have a naan chapati, dosa, idili, pav. Of course, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this correctly. Pav, bachi, and many more. Yeah, all the snap spaghetti in half in front of them. I mean, yes, we do that too. Hello, Wandering Shadow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, tried pineapple on pizza. It's good. Kakarot. Trust in the Greeks. Wait, not on a pizza. Oh, really? Okay, I see. Well, was it on a pizza or was it not? Like breaking spaghetti. Yeah, you're doing good. You meant pachidi. Perhaps. I think. Yeah. I'm not sure how to pronounce these. When people break spaghetti, I die. Lose. I was about to say something, but it's you, so I will not say anything. I respect you enough to not say anything. You should be grateful. Apparently, Italians don't like when you break spaghetti. We don't give a shit. Most people do not even realize that we Greeks are the ones who actually allowed the Italians to invent pizza. Because in Greek, we have pita. Basically, pizza was Look, let me tell you this story as I know it. We Greeks have a lot of pitas. We have cheese pita, we have ham pita, we have even spinach pita. They're all amazing. Basically, the Italians went, what if the pita was open? And that's how it came to be. It's basically a calzone, but you know how a calzone is, you know? Like it has multiple ingredients inside and it's basically covered up like a pita, obviously. And then the Italians were like, it would be actually very nice if you could actually lay it out openly in order for the people to be able to, well, have a whiff of the aroma of the ingredients. And that's how it came to be. Pita became pizza. And now the entire world knows it. And they think it's Italian. But you should never forget who inspired them. Never. We were the censor. From the very beginning. I was correcting the grammar mistake. Oh, I see. I said it instead of... I say it, coward! Lose! Do not make me get banned! Okay, you know what? I'm no coward. If you really want to have at it, then let's go. You said, when people break spaghetti, I die. Well, go for it! I'm joking, Luz. I'm joking. I'm messing with you. I should change the title to a cooking documentary instead of Fate's Day. True. I need to stop. Or else I'll get sidetracked. I will start talking about food for an hour plus. Thanks for putting me back on track, Jacob. Then I'll get right to the point, Shiro. What were you thinking of doing after school?
放課後？あ、いや、別にこれといって予定はないよ。生徒会の手伝い事があったら手伝うし、なかったらバイトに出るし。
You're welcome. Yes, thank you. Hero Justice, Holy Grail, War, kill Shinji. Yes, that's exactly. Now we're in the zone. That's right.
なんだよ、その露骨に呆れた顔は。
We must stay focused, brothers. Yes.
言いたいことがあるなら
And sisters,
はっきり言ってくれ。できるだけ直すから。
まったく、あなたがどうなろうと私は構わないんだけど、まあ一つだけ忠告してあげるか。
またそれ。
Sorry for. I thought she was over.
哲師として未熟だっていうのはもう耳にタコだ。気にしてるんだからあまりいじめないでくれ。
Wait a minute, what exactly is he trying to apply? Why are you looking so confused? If you have something to just then I'll try to address. Honestly, I may not care what really happens to you, but I guess I'll just leave you alone. We have formed an alliance and you're just an experience as a mate. Okay.
いじめてなんていないわよ。ただシローが学校の結界に気づいてないようだから未熟だって言ってるの。
Oh yeah, I forgot that there is actually a bounded field. We knew that. We saw that in the prologue like 5 streams ago. I learned a neat fun fact that Shiro shares VAs with Sasuke. Really? Ooh. What? A bounded field at the school?
待て、学校の結界ってそれはまさか。
まさかも何も他のマスターが張った結界だってば。
Yeah, I have completely forgotten about that. Now I'm getting worried again.
かなり広範囲に仕組まれた結界でね。発動すれば学校の敷地をほぼ包み込む。種別は結界内にいる人間から血肉を奪うタイプ。まだ準備段階のようだけど、それでもみんなに元気がないって気づかなかった？
Now that she mentions it, it felt a little strange 2 days ago, but was that why? That means...
つまり学校にマスターがいる。
そう、確実に敵が潜んでいるってわけ。わかったエミヤ君。そのあたり覚悟しておかないと死ぬわよ、あなた。
Thank you. Thanks for letting us know. Yeah. My relaxed demeanor fades and I tense up.
それで、そのマスターが誰かは分かっているのか、遠坂は。
Fun fact, Japanese VA of Saber is Anya and Archer is Sukuna. Really? Oh my god! Anya from Spike's family? Let's go! I mean, Shiro's VA is also voices Uryu from Bleach. Nice.
いいえ、当たりはついてるけどまだ確証が取れてない。まあうちの学校にはもう一人魔術師がいるってことは知ってたけど、
It's
魔
a
術師イコールマスターってわけじゃないから。
it's a good thing that I actually have watched Spy X Family in Japanese. I really like it in Japanese, so I have stayed with it. One of the rare occurrences. I haven't, there haven't been many, there haven't been many animes which I have watched in Japanese. But Spy X Family, I liked it in, in Japanese. And yeah, now I cannot unsee that either. Lose. She's small in every universe. Yeah. We can have Anya in our Honkai Star Rail team, in our Honkai Star Rail team. Let's go.
あなたみたいな素人がマスターになる場合もあるんだし、断定はできないわ。
俺は素人じゃない。ちゃんとした魔術師だ。って待った父さん、魔術師ならもう一人いるって、うちの学校にか。
I'm taller in at least in one universe. Cope. True.
そうよ。けど、そいつからマスターとしての気配は感じないのよね。真っ先に調べに行ったけど、レイジもなければサーバントの気配もなかった。よっぽどうまく気配を隠しているなら別だけど、まずそいつはマスターじゃないわ。
Well, I'm a bit sleepy, so I'll have to bid farewell for today. Thank you so much for dropping by, Kakarot. Truly means a lot. Thank you, my friend. Get a good rest. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
だからこの学園に潜んでいるマスターはシロみたいに半端に魔術を知っている人間だと思う。ここのところさ、微量だけど私たち以外の魔力を後者に感じるのよ。それが敵マスターの気配ってわけなんだけど。
But it's not enough to track.
魔術師ではないマスターか。遠坂が断定するからには相当な確信があるんだろう。それは信じるけど、そうか。うちの学校、そんなに魔術師がいたのか。
Yeah, what a coincidence. One school in the entire region, and that is the school where every mage goes, apparently. This place is a little bit more, and it's gonna turn into Hogwarts.
そんなにって私とその子だけだって。
Still, we have 3 nickels. We have 3 nickels. We have 1 mage, you, Shiru 2, and 3 that other one. So, yeah.
魔術師ってのは家柄を大事にするでしょ。こんな狭い地域に2つの家系が根を張った場合、どうしても恋になるものなのよ。
そうなのか。けど、俺は遠坂の家のことを知らなかったけどな。
エミヤくんちは特別。エミヤくんのお父さん、教会から離反した一匹狼だったんでしょうね。たまたまこの町が気に入って根を下ろしたんだろうけど、冬木の町はうちの管轄だからさ。私たちにバレたらもらうものもらうことになるし、それが嫌で隠れてたんじゃないかな。
I see.
なんだよ、そのもらうものもらうって不穏な発言は。
Everything. His possessions as a mage, his house, the entirety of the mansion, his life, everything.
気になる？それは将来、シロが一人前になったら取り立てに行くから期待してて。
Fuck. That's why she came into the house and stayed there. It already belongs to her, actually. I remember now, this is the anime I watched. Ah, okay. So you have seen it, Jacob. This reminds me of that Dr. Doofenshmirtz meme. The nickel one. Yeah, that's why I said it. That's why I referenced it.
まったく、本当に猫かぶってやがったんだな。
Quickly.
お前ってやつは。
Quickly, Shiru. Use your main character powers to make her, make her fall over heels for you. Head over heels for you. That way, at the very least, she will allow you to stay at the house. I mean, she's still gonna take it from you, but at the same time, at the very least, she will not kick you out. for her convenience, but still better than nothing.
何が学校一の優等生だ。この詐欺師。
Whoa, calling your idol that? Damn, the guy has balls. Rin so far is the real harem protagonist. Yeah, so far true. That holds true.
あら、いけない？外見を飾るのだって魔術師としての義務でしょ。ほら、私は遠坂家の跡取りだし、火の打ちどころのない優等生じゃないと天国の父さんに顔を合わせられないのよ。
父さんって遠坂？
ええ、私が子供の頃死んじゃった。ま、十分長生きしたから天寿は全うしたんだし、別に悲しんだりはしてないけど。
The fact that there is always this convenience of characters who are important to just somehow, some way own a fucking house and live on their own, even though they haven't even come of age, you know? I'm like, fuck. Must be a lonely existence. I mean, also a little bit rad because, you know, well, you have the entire place all to yourself and you can basically just focus properly on your inner, you know, development as a person. But at the same time, yeah, very convenient. Toshaka smiles as if saying that's just how it goes when you have a mage for a father. But
それは嘘だ。人が死んだら悲しいだろ。それが肉親ならなおさらだ。魔術師だから仕方がないなんて言葉でごまかせるものじゃない。
まあ、そうね。エミヤ君の意見は反論できないぐらい正しいわ。
ooh, he got her. Let's go. As she says that, Toshaka opens up the canned coffee she'd been using as a hand warmer until now. She drinks her coffee in small sips. I'd expected her to take a big gulp, honestly, but she's pretty feminine when it comes to things like this. Wrong character, Shiru. Wrong character. The one who would have taken a big gulp, it's the other one. You know? Just saying.
話を戻すけど、
Only girls sip. Yeah, it's cute when they do that, but then I'm like, well, you should try it like this and just fucking bottoms up it, you know? I'm an idiot. The Disney dead parent curse. Yeah, true, that's what it's all about, yeah. And conveniently dead dad is in every anime. Yeah.
ともかく冬木の町に魔術師は2人しかいないの。他のマスターは外からやってきた連中か。魔術をかじった程度でマスターに選ばれたっていう変わり種でしょうね。
Is that so? So according to Toshaka, I'm quite a irregularity.
それは分かった。けどさ、半端に魔術をかじっただけのマスターならこの結界は張れないんじゃないのか。
マスターが張ったんじゃなくてサーバントが張ったのかもね。サーバントは自分のマスターを選べないもの。シローみたいなマスターに当たってしまった場合、サーバント自身がいろいろ策を練るしか勝機はないでしょ。
だろうな。気に障るけど反論しようがないんでうなずいとくよ。
It is convenient for animators to do feminine one than the other to save budget. I mean, yeah, they just show us, you know, one frame where they just like, you know, one little gulp, not even a gulp, actually just a few drops. Then you can have other characters where they're like, oh, glug glug glug, okay, and that's it. But it does take a lot of frames in order to have just one, you know, one big movement like that, compared to that one sip of, you know, of the few drops that they can just recycle over and over again. Guys, how do you even drink things? I just did it for you. Oh, glug glug glug. Bottoms up. Everything. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be water, Coca-Cola, beer, I don't know, my medicine, anything. Just one and down. How you don't choke? Of course I don't choke because I'm a man, so my esophagus is actually probably double the size of yours, actually. You know? How can I choke when I have enough space? You know?
はい、素直で結構。
I like it when you're so accepting. Ah, yes, like a dog.
で、結界の話に戻すけど、この結界はすごく高度よ。
Until 2010, everything was hand-drawn slideshow. Yeah.
ほとんど魔法の領域だし、こんなの貼れる魔術師だったら、まず自分の魔力を隠しきれない。だから間違いなく、この結界はサーバントの仕業だと思う。
Okay.
サーバントの仕業か。なら、マスター自身はそう物騒なやつじゃないのかな。
まさか、魔術師にしろ一般人にしろ、そいつはルールが分かってないやつよ。マスターを見つければ、まずまっすぐに殺しに来るタイプの人間ね。
They're almost certainly the type to immediately try to kill any master they find. What if it's Tulane? You know, I mean, he was the one who appeared the very moment she found it. And at the same time, he's the only one who has been trying to kill any master they find. And he also said that, you know, his master is a coward, so... It feels like we found our culprit. It's like many things fall into place, except if it's meant to, you know, mislead us. And add that to the fate animations, imagine the stress. Yeah, true.
ルールがわからないって、聖杯戦争のルールをか。
The owner of the gay spear. Yeah.
違う。人間としてのルール。こんな結界を作らせる時点で、そいつは自分ってものが分かってない。いいシロ。この結界はね、発動したら最後、結界内の人間を一人残らず溶解して吸収する代物よ。私たちは生き物の胃の中にいるようなものなの。魔力で自分自身を守っている私たちには効果はないだろうけど、魔力を持たない人間なら、わけもわからないうちに衰弱死しかねない。一般人を巻き込むどころの話じゃないわ。この結界が起動したら、学校中の人間は皆殺しにされるのよ。わかる？こういうふざけた結界を準備させるやつが、この学校にいるマスターなの。
I mean, why did he had to be so pitiful? Like, I mean, I get it that the school actually has a lot of people there, but bro, bro, there are other places you can find many more people, and you don't have to be such a monster for it. Like, I don't know, you could go to a ministry or something. But you know, you get what I'm saying. Why do this to children? Why not go to a place where there are adults instead? You know? The guy just wants to commit a genocide. That's his true goal. I get the feeling. Collider, kill those people instead. Yes, I mean, why the school? Look, in my opinion, it's bad either way, but it's worse when it's children, you know? So I'm like, bro, you can be evil, yes, but why do you have to be such an asshole kind of villain? Average high school MC villain type. I mean, yeah, but okay. My vision blurs momentarily. I take a deep breath so I can make sure I fully comprehend what Toshaka is trying to say. But it stops there. I attempt to imagine the worst possible outcome, even if my imaginings may fall short, and I keep that image deep within my heart and accept the position I've been placed in.
話は分かった。 それで遠坂、その結界とやらは壊せないのか？
試したけど無理だった。結界の起点は全部探したんだけど、それを消去できないのよ。私にできるのは一時的に起点を弱めて結界の発動を先延ばしにするだけよ。
じゃあ遠坂がいる限り結界は張られない？
そう願いたいけど、それも都合のいい願いでしょうね。もう結界は張られていて、発動のための魔力は少しずつ溜まってきている。アーチャーの見立てだとあと8日程度で準備が整うとか。
8 days? It sounds like a countdown. Oh shit! Oh man, okay. Crap, give me one moment. I just remembered something important. I'm back. We have hijacked the stream. Yeah, something burned in the kitchen so bad that it's completely black and everywhere. that it's completely black and everywhere is full of smoke. Depends, or maybe burn clothes. No, it's kind of more. It's more like an embarrassing thing than that. Even Toshaka actually has the perfect expression for it. It's my expression right now. I went to vocal lessons today. I completely forgot to actually pay my teacher. And I was like, I think I'm forgetting something. Ugh. He just messaged me like an hour ago and he was like, you didn't pay me today, did you? And I was like, oh shit. Well, okay then. Fair enough. Gonna have to bring him his money eventually. Today's stream is quite the roller coaster. Anyway, where were we? Gradually accumulating. According to the archer's estimate, everything will be ready in about 8 days. Yeah.
そうなったらマスターかサーバントか、どちらかがその気になれば、この学校は地獄になる。
At least the food wasn't mine. It was for the dog's sad. Oh. I see. Wait a minute, you're talking about yourself? I thought you were talking about me. Okay. I didn't realize that. I mean, okay.
じゃあそれまでに。
この学校に潜んでいるマス
It
ター
just
を
happened
倒すし
now.
かない。
Oh, I see.
けど探すのは難しいでしょうね。この結界を貼られた時点でそいつの勝ちみたいなものだもの。あとは黙ってても結界は発動するんだから、その時まで表には出てこない。だからチャンスがあるとしたら。
It took me too much to notice because I thought it happened to the neighbors. Oh.
表に出てくるその時だけってことか。
ご名答。まあそういうわけだから今はおとなしくしてなさい。その時になったら家でも戦うことになるんだし。自分から探し回って敵に知られるのもバカらしいでしょ。
The metallic sound of the school's bell rings out across the frozen rooftop. Actually, that beautiful melody, it's actually really nice. I wish my high school bell was like that. My high school bell was basically the fucking fire alarm bell. And it was so fucking loud. It disoriented me every time it was ringing. And it was lasting for quite too long too. It was lasting for about like 10 seconds or so. It was horrible. Horrible. That's when I started truly feeling jealous of, you know, Japanese high schools. I was like, fuck. They have this nice melody in Japanese high schools and we get the right in the fucking head. Mine was just music. We could choose which one we wanted. Oh, you get it so nice. I wanted K-pop, but we didn't get it sad. Well, you at least had the choice. We got literally the worst one and we didn't even have a fucking choice. Lunchtime is over.
話はそれだけ。私は寄るところがあるから家には一人で帰って。寄り道は控えなさいよ。
Okay, okay. Toshaka leaves with a casual bye. This doesn't feel right to me. Learning that masters may attack other masters is enough to make me anxious, but...
学校に結界だと。
But now there is a possibility that innocent people might get dragged into this too. That's not what what masters do. That's just what a mass murderer does. So I need to find whoever set this boundary field up before it's activated, find them and destroy them utterly.
喜べエミヤシロ。君の願いは。
I shake my head, trying to ignore the words that pop right into my mind. I never wished for this. Wishing for bad guys to show up so I can defeat them is not what I do. The end of the day homeroom ends and students start to file out of the room. File out? What kind of a phrasing is that? To file out of the classroom. I normally would go to the student council room, but I decided to go home since Toshaka told me to. Like a good puppy. What is up with that piano? As in a single file. Okay. The gate is still locked.
そうか。こんなに早く帰ってきたのなんて久しぶりだ。
I usually help out doing odd jobs or go to a part-time job, so it's rare for me to come straight home from school. I usually find the gate unlocked and Sakura preparing dinner inside. I've gotten so used to that after a year, I've forgotten how important coming home early can be. Even the simple act of opening a locked gate makes me realize how thankful I should be for Sakura coming here.
Tadaima.
I step into the hallway as I call out. The moment I enter the living room, I see the blonde girl. Yo! For a split second, as I see Saber, I feel like I've been hurled into a dream or some sort of fantasy. She calls my name in a quiet voice. I finally come back to reality.
セイバーだよな。悪い。いきなりなんで驚いた。
Just for an instant, I mistook her for a normal girl rather than Saber.
私はマスターの指示に従ってここに待機していたのですが、間違っていましたか？
Is this what returning home to your loving wife is like? Probably Shiro thought.
ああ、いや、こっちの勘違いだから気にしないでくれ。
Baby Saber, yeah.
それより体の方はいいのか、セイバー。頻繁に眠るって言ってたけど、今はその
起きていても支障はありません。いえ、可能な限り戦闘時以外は眠っていた方がいいのですが、それでは勘が鈍りますから。定期的に目覚めて体を動かしていなければ、いざという時に動きが鈍ります。
What a convenient way to say that I have to have screen time too. You're a fucking heroic spirit. You don't even need to actually exercise. You can even evaporate if he was a proper master, that is. Just like just like Archer. So you're trying to tell me that, being in the spirit realm is actually, not leaving you sluggish and rusty? Though the roles are kind of inverted. Yeah, Saber's my wife in Fate. Fair enough, fair enough.
そっか。言われてみればその通りだ。人間、一日中寝てたら頭が痛くなるし、セイバーだって眠くて眠ってるわけじゃないんだし。
そうですね。眠りを必要とする疲れはありません。ですがシロ、あなたは眠りすぎると頭を痛くするのですか？
痛くなるだろう、そりゃ。普通、一日の半分も寝てたら体の調子を悪くするって。俺の場合は頭が痛くなって目が覚めるから半日も眠ってられないけどさ。
不思議な話ですね。私はそのようなことはありませんでした。今も昔も眠ろうと思えばいくらでも眠れますし。
She's a deep sleeper, one of those people who are so gluttonous for sleep. I mean, she's gluttonous about food as well, but yeah, just saying. Patiently waiting for a pixel of Archer. Yeah, I forgot that you're here for that, Luz. Unfortunately, no. Hopefully we'll see Archer tonight. Eventually.
それはなんか生き物として間違ってると思うぞ、セイバー。一日中寝てるなんてもったいない。眠気が取れたら起きて遊んでいた方が楽しいだろ。
そうですね。確かにその方が無駄はありません。
だろ？今は俺のせいでそうなっちまったけど、俺から縁が切れたら普通の生活サイクルに戻れよ。俺が言えることじゃないけどさ、これが癖になって一日中寝てたらぐうたらなやつだなんて思われるから。
それはすでに手遅れかもしれません。私は皆にそう思われていたかもしれない。
She speaks from experience, by the way. She thinks about it and furrows her brow. I thought this was just idle chit-chat, but Saber doesn't really seem to get jokes. Making auto-skill generating Team 4 Ratcher as a free-to-play is torture. I know. We moved to the living room. Saber looks like she wants to know what happened today, so I decided to tell her about the bounded field at school Toshaka warned me about.
そうですか。学校に集まる人間を生贄にするつもりなのですね。そのマスターは。
率直に言えばそういうことだろう。遠坂はまだまだ時間がかかるとは言っていたけど。
同感です。それほど大規模な結界の完成には時間がかかる。学校の校舎というものは封鎖しやすい建物ですから、おそらく神殿に見立てた祭壇なのでしょう。
A temple altar. Wait a minute. Is it possible to enclose a school building so it was most likely chosen? Oh. Temple altar, okay.
それだけの規模な結界を完璧に起動させるには早くて10日は必要です。
10日。俺が異常を感じたのが2日前の土曜日だから、まだ8日は猶予があるってことか。遠坂の見込みと同じだな。
Give 1 second, I have to answer back. Actually, it would be easier for me to just to make a quick call instead. Give me 1 minute. Thank you. 1 minute. I'm back. Give me 1 second. There we go. Back into the game. Sorry, I had to make a call to make sure that everything is, we had properly, arranged what we're gonna do about my mistake. Anyway, where were we? Oh yeah. 10 days I felt something strange 2 days ago on Saturday, so that means we'll still have about 8 more days. That lines up with Toshaka's estimate.
はい。その結界が生贄を集めるものであれ、守りを固めるものであれ、完成させては厄介です。それまでに結界を張ったマスターを見つけ出せれば良いのですが。
そうだな。遠坂は難しいって言ってたけど、学校に潜んでいる以上は特定しやすいはずだ。なんとか見つけ出して結界を止めさせよ
う。Alright, thank you, Jacob, thank you. The chances of them being someone from school are pretty high, considering where they set up the bounded field. A student or teacher. Starting tomorrow, I'll search the school as thoroughly as I can during lunch and try to find someone suspicious.
あとは、そうか。そいつがどんなサーバントを連れているかっていう問題か。
Then again, we'll only learn that once we found them. then the only other thing I can do right now is to think about the servants I've encountered already. Saber's awake, so now's my chance to ask her about them. Okay then. Wait a minute. Flowchart. Oh, okay. Ooh. Save. A new save. Nice. Okay. About Lancer, about Archer, about Berserker. Well, perhaps we're gonna go through all of these. So, Lancer. I wanna know about Archer. That guy. I should ask about Toshaka's servant, Archer. Saber defeated him in a single attack, though she did surprise him, so I have no idea how powerful he is.
なあセイバー、アーチャーのことだけど、あいつのことでなんか気づいたことってないか？
アーチャーですか？いえ、シローが把握できている以上のことは何も。
So I thought Shiro didn't notice how he looks, but apparently he did. No, actually, I'm a moron. Of course he noticed him. He noticed him the first time he was fighting with Lancer. I keep gaslighting myself that I think Shiro hasn't seen his face, but he has. But how hasn't he realized? Well, okay.
単純な戦闘能力では私が上回っているようですが、彼の宝具も戦闘技術も体験していません。一度勝利しているからといって楽観していい相手ではないでしょう。
そうか。まあ本当に一瞬だったからな。それにあいつなんていうか。
I'm back. Hello, Luz. Welcome back. That moment. When Saber attacked him, I had this uncanny feeling. Like it was a surprise attack, but it wasn't. That red knight looked like he had already sensed Saber's presence. But he froze the moment he saw Saber, so he couldn't react to Saber's onslaught.
なあ、セイバー。あいつ、セイバーのことを知ってるんじゃないかな。あの時、セイバーの剣を受けたのは敵襲じゃなくて、セイバー自体に驚いたからだって感じるんだけど。
なるほど。そう考えると私も納得できる。弓使いである以上、接近戦で私に劣るのは当然です。ですがそれにしても、あの時のアーチャーは脆すぎた。何か外的要因で実力を発揮できなかったのではと考えていたのですが。
だろ？それに俺、あいつとランサーの戦いを見ているんだよ。アーチャーは攻めこそしなかったけど、防御は神業じみてた。なのに、セイバーの一撃を受けるなんて、どうかしていたとしか思えない。
私は手を抜かれたということですか
？Rather than being upset by an easy victory, she seems to be more bothered that he might have taken it easy on her. Oh. Rather than being upset by an easy victory, she seems to be more bothered that he might have taken it easy on her. Saber glares at an unseen enemy.
いいでしょう。ミンとの共闘が解けた後、私を侮辱したことを後悔させるだけです。
Whoa, Saber, calm down. Archer mentioned something is something. Yeah, I had to ask about Archer.
ああ、いや、あいつだって好きで手を抜いたってわけじゃないだろうし、そんな目の敵にする必要はないんじゃないか。
I suddenly find myself defending Archer.
シロはアーチャーの行為が許せるというのですか？いえ、むしろ行為というか擁護しているように聞こえる。まさかとは思うのですが、サーバントとしてアーチャーの方が好ましいと。
Whoa! Okay, when we get to these questions, we're in a, in a red territory. We should be careful, from the response. Best not to get her altered. Yeah. She's pouting. Yeah. Can you imagine your servants? Do you prefer Archer to me as your servant? No. No, she switched from husband to wife mode, obviously.
それこそまさかだ。俺言っとくけど、あいつは気に食わないぞ。話したことはないけど、遠目から見ただけで気が合わないって直感したんだからな。
He lied as easily as she breathed.
それはよかった。余計な気憂でしたが、安心しました、シロ。
びっくりしたのはこっちだ。けど、なんだってそんなことで安心するんだよ、セイバーは。俺がアーチャーを。
そうですね。確かにおかしな話です。ああ、おそらく戦闘面での相性の問題でしょう。私は白兵戦を主体とするサーバントで、アーチャーは砲撃戦を主体とするサーバントだ。
Women, right? Yeah. Yeah.
もしシローがアーチャーと相性がいいというのであれば、私とは相性が悪いことになる。それでは互いに実力を発揮できない。
Saber nods, convinced that that must be the reason for her relief.
そんなもんか。
What does that mean? Nothing, Luz. Nothing. Nothing. Either way, we have absolutely no information on Archer. We still don't know which hero he is, what age he's from, or what kind of noble phantasm he possesses.
それじゃあ、他のやつのことだけど。
About the other servants.
待ってください、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Wait. Ah. Yeah, no. So sorry, but I really want to, learn about the others. I know that may be kind of ass, but I find it a little bit, bullshit that I cannot ask for the others. So, about Lancer? That guy. I should ask about the very first servant I encountered, Lancer. Saber fought against him, and it looked like she figured out who he was.
なあ、セイバー。ランサーのことなんだけど、あいつは何者なのかわかるか？
You know who that guy Lancer is? Yeah.
は、ランサーのことですか？
まあ、セイバーがあいつを追い返してくれたとき、何か言っていたじゃないか。アイルランドのなんとかとか。
He always dies first in every anime. Yeah, I have heard that. I've been told that. But I'm glad he's gonna be in Honkai Star Rail. Most unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But truth be told, I'm glad that he's gonna be in Honkai Star Rail. Hopefully he will not die first. Just saying, yeah.
だからもしかして、セイバーはあいつの正体に気づいているのかなって。
That way we can see him die again. Not first though. I don't mind, but not first. What kind of streak is that?
ああ、そういうことです。
Wait a minute.
驚きました。シローが他のサーバントの。
Okay, is that what you mean? This is a surprise. I never thought you would be interested in knowing servants' identities.
知らなくちゃやっていけないって話だからな。けど、なんでそこで嬉しそうなんだよ、セイバーは。
シローが戦う気になっているからです。正体を知った相手ならば対策が立てられる。まず弱点が分かった相手から仕留めるのは戦いの常道ですから。
She's so like, yes, so you wanna fight. Okay, time to kill mages. Of course, that would be his answer. I bet they'll kill him again for sure, but not first. It's tradition. They're too in on it, on the memes for that. Come on. Break the mold for once. Most curious who the fourth servant gonna be, Honkai Star Rail. There has to be. I get the feeling that there are gonna be many more servants that we don't know about yet, but yeah. I don't intend to seek out someone to fight if they haven't done anything wrong, but it will only derail the conversation if I bring that up now.
いいから、ランサーの正体。今の口ぶりだと知ってるんだな、セイバ
ー。Due to being four masters there. Yeah. The gay spirit must die first. No!
はい。あの構想と全身に帯びたルーンの守り。加えて戦いではなく、 生き延びることに特化した能力から言って間違いはないでしょう。彼の新名は空風林。
Cool
魔装ゲイ
Lane,
ボル
okay.
クを操るアイルランドの大英雄です。
空風林。
I've never heard that name. Then again, I don't know much about Irish mythology.
で
Neither do I.
強いのか、その空風林ってやつは。
この国では知名度が低いですから存在が劣化していますが、それでも十分すぎる能力です。こと敏捷性に関してならば他の追随を許さないでしょうし、彼の宝具はこの戦いに最も適した武器だと思います。
ほう。ああ、あの槍か。そういえばあいつの槍、最後に変な動きを見せたけど、あれがゲイボルクってやつなのか。
Gay bog.
おそらくはゲイボルクの伝承は諸説あります。曰く足で投擲する呪いの槍だとか、貫いた瞬間に内部から線のトゲを生やして相手を絶命させる魔装だとか。
なんか全く違う言い伝えじゃないのか、今のは。そんなんで伝説の武器だなんて言えるのか。
ですから続きがあるのです。ゲイボルクの能力は様々な形で伝えられていますが、その全てに心臓をうがつという一節が残っている。それは武器としての能力ではなく、あくまで持ち主の技量だと思っていましたが、間違いだったようですね。魔装の正体、ランサーのゲイボルクの能力は文字通り心臓をうがつものです。
Yeah, the moment she brings this up, I vividly recall the scene that night. The spear thrust at Saber's feet, has suddenly changed trajectory, heading straight for her heart instead.
つまりあいつの槍は。
ええ、使えば必ず敵の心臓をうがつ魔装なのでしょう。空間をねじ曲げているのか、因果率を変えているのか。ともあれ、槍自体の呪いとランサー自身の技量でしょうね。こと1対1の戦闘においてこれほど効率的な武器もありません。
It's exceedingly
何しろ
practical. Okay.
全く無駄がない。
Okay, okay.
無駄がない。無駄がないってどういう意味だよ。
わかりませんか。ランサーの槍は城を破壊することはできませんが、人間一人を殺すだけなら十分です。宝具というものはその規模によって消費する魔力が変わります。 A ランクの宝具を持つ者はその使用に大量の魔力を消費する。一度使ってしまえば失った分の魔力補充には時間がかかるのです。ですが人を一人、いえサーバントを倒すのにそれほど強大な破壊力などいりません。ランサーのように一撃で仕留められるのであればそれ以上の戦果はないでしょう。
つまりなんだ、大砲一発分より弓矢一本の方がコストが低い。
It would cost less to shoot a single arrow than in a cannonball. Yeah.
はい。
Makes sense.
ですがサーバントには弓矢など当たりません。結果としてサーバント同士の戦いは大砲の撃ち合いになるのですが、
ランサーのゲイボルクはその弓矢を命中させられる槍ってことか。しかもかすり傷じゃなく確実に命を奪う心臓に当ててくる。
そういうことです。加えて使うための魔力量もそう多くない。あの程度の魔力商品なら7回使っても魔力の補充は必要ないでしょう。ですから彼の魔装はこの戦いに適しているのです。
Ah.
通常のサーバントは数回戦闘すれば休まざるを得ません。ですがランサーならば 6人を続けて相手にすることもできる。まあ1対1であることが条件になってきますが。
Have to be single combat. Okay. So he is a problem. In other words, he may not be a flashy servant, but he can manage a solid win.
その割には本人無駄が多かったぞ。俺を相手にして遊んでいたしな。
He was toying with me when he fought me. Yeah, why is that?
ですね。ランサー自身ムラっ気のある人物のようです。非常な人物ではありましたが、どこか憎めない一面がありました。
He may have been quite heartless in history, but there was also a side of him you really could not hate. I mean, how can one become a hero of Ireland? Like, how can one become a hero of a country if he was a bad guy? I might agree, but I still shouldn't let my guard down. That guy stabbed me in the chest as casually as if he were just cutting grass. Anything else? Neither Berserker nor Lancer are the type to hesitate about using the weapons they wield. Oh man.
それじゃあ他のやつのことだけど。
待ってください、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Okay. We're back to that. Now I have to make the other question. The most interesting servant, Hercules. Time to talk about some Greek mythology. Could you repeat what you said? No. Because it wasn't for everyone's ears. Berserker? That giant. I'm leaving now. It's 1 a.m. in the morning now. Okay, Jacob. Thank you so much for being here as well. Get some good rest. I'll see you next time, my friend. Okay, bye-bye. I should ask about the servant who overwhelmed Saber, Berserker, and also killed you. According to Saber and Tosaka, he is likely the strongest servant, if only in battle.
セイバー、もう一度バーサーカーと戦ったら、その時はどうなる？俺がマスターである限り、セイバーはあいつに勝てないのか？
I'm Saber's greatest weakness. So I ask whether she is unable to demonstrate her full potential just because she formed a contract with an inexperienced master like me.
それは違う、シロ。たとえあなたが成熟したマスターであろうと、バーサーカーが強敵であることは変わりません。この問題で、あなたが自らの未熟を責めることはない。
そうかもしれないけど、実際セイバーは多くの制約を負ってるんだろう。なら、もしセイバーが本来のセイバーだったら。
いいえ、私が万全であろうとバーサーカーを倒すことは難しい。いえ、どのようなサーバントであれ、あの巨人を追い詰めることは不可能かもしれない。シロ、あの夜の戦いを覚えていますか？バーサーカーはリンの魔術を難なく弾きました。彼には私のような大魔力は備わっていない。
Deflected Marine's magical attack, however, he does not have a magic resistance like I do.
あれはただ肉体の強度のみでリンの魔術を無効化したのです。
Whoa, he nullified Rin's magecraft with his own brute strength. Oh, let's go, Hercules.
それは見たけど、そんなに驚くようなことか。単にバーサーカーの体が硬いってことだろ。
Local news. Man too angry to die. Yeah. I feel that. That's my spiritual animal right there.
違います。バーサーカーはリンの魔術に耐えたのではなく弾いたのです。この違いは大きい。攻撃に耐えたというのなら、その箇所を必要に狙えばいつか鎧は砕け散るでしょう。ですが弾いたのなら別だ。リンの魔術はそもそもバーサーカーに届いていなかった。
届いていなかった？ つまりセイバーみたいに魔術を無効化したってことか。
はい。ですが先ほど言ったようにバーサーカーは対魔力のスキルを持っていない。となると彼の宝具が魔術を弾いたとしか思えない。
Not possess magic. Only mean he has noble phantasm moves that repelled the magic of the magecraft.
これは憶測ですが、バーサーカーの宝具は鎧です。それも単純な鎧ではなく、概念武装と呼ばれる魔術理論に近い。おそらく
Conceptual weapon, okay.
バーサーカーには一定の水準に達していない攻撃を全て無効化する能力がある。私の剣リンの魔術が通じなかったのはそのためで
He
しょう。
possesses an ability to nullify all types of attacks that are below a certain threshold. Wow.
バーサーカーの正体がギリシャの大英雄であるのなら
Let's go.
その能力はほぼ A ランクです。彼に傷を負わせたいのなら少なくとも彼と同じランクの攻撃数値を用いなければならないと
Oh
思い
yeah,
ます。
the hero from Greece. Let's go.
同じランクの攻撃数値。つまりそれって。
はい。言いにくいのですが、通常攻撃であろうと宝具であろうと A ランクに届かない攻撃は全て無効化されるでしょう。
No.
あの巨人を倒したいのなら少なくとも A ランクの通常攻撃力とそれを上回る宝具が必要になってきます。
I close my eyes and remember Saber's abilities. Strength B. Noble Phantasm C. Luck C. Oh no, no, no. Saber, no. No. Why? No. Saber, no. Fuck. Yeah, that's why she's sad. She literally doesn't have anything at her disposal to match Hercules. What's wrong? Her status, her abilities right here. Nothing is A rank. Nothing. Everything is B and C. Not even her noble phantasm. Her noble phantasm is C. And Berserker. Yeah, everything is A. Strength is A plus. Jesus. His luck is B. That's the only thing. Even his noble phantasm is A. Yeah, we're not defeating Hercules anytime soon. I mean, I wasn't expecting to, but yeah. 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 Fuck. Is he really that tall? Yeah, he is. That's why they call him a giant. Saber strength, her normal attacks are rank B and her noble phantasm is rank C. Yeah. That's what I checked just now. Unbelievable. Yeah. If what Saber's saying is true, there's no way we can even hurt Berserker, let alone defeat him.
ちょっと待った。筋力と宝具の基準は違うんじゃないのか。いくらランクが低いからって宝具ってのは強力な武器なんだろ。なら筋力に置き換えれば A ランクに届くんじゃないのか。
If their ranks are low, aren't noble phantasm powerful weapons? So if you convert its strength, would it at least be a rank A? Saber and I are little bugs next to him. Yeah.
はい。宝具と通常攻撃では比べるべくもない。宝具の C ランクは通常能力に変換すれば A ないし A プラスに該当します。ですがバーサーカーを守る断りは物理的な法則外のものです。
Oh, the logic that protects Berserker operates beyond the scope of reality.
あれはたとえ世界を滅ぼせる宝具であれ、それが A ランクに届いていないものならば無力化する。 という概念です。
If it is below rank A, the idea is that it will still be nullified. Wow.
じゃあ次に襲われた時が
Will be our last. We'll die.
いいえ、どのような英霊であろうと必ず弱点が存在します。少なくともバーサーカーは対上レベルの攻撃手段を持っていない。襲われたところで一撃で全滅するという事態は避けられる。
Does not possess an attack that is an anti-fortress level. We should be able to avoid being wiped out by a single attack. Okay.
私の傷が感知すれば対等の一騎打ちが可能です。その間にシローは撤退できますし、何らかの援護をしてもらうことで勝算が見えるかもしれない。
You should be able to retreat during that time, or I might be able to find an opportunity to win if I have some form of backup.
結局撤退が大前提なんだな。それまでになんとかバーサーカーの弱点を探さなくちゃいけないってことか。で、そういえば対上レベルの攻撃方法ってのは何なんだ？
宝具の攻撃力のことです。
It's a type of attack power and rage of a noble
一騎
phantasm.
打ちで進化を発揮する対人宝具、団体戦闘で猛威を振るう大軍宝具、そして一撃で全てを消する対上宝具。
Ooh.
宝具は大きくこの3つに分類されます。
I see. Anti-army, anti-fortress attacks. Just from their name sounds like giant missiles that wipe out Toshaka and me in an instant. Luckily, Berserker doesn't have any attacks like that.
ですが、その欠点を補うのがマスターです。イリアスフィールは膨大な魔力の塊だった。彼女が卓越した魔術師であり、バーサーカーが彼女の守護に徹するのなら、私は白を守りきることができないでしょう。
I see. Berserker isn't our only concern. Master and Severin are one. I'm Saber's weakness in that regard too. That was depressing.
それじゃあ他のやつのことだけ。
待ってください、白。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Okay, so we had our three options right here. The last one was depressing, about realizing how bad things are with Berserker. Archer, it was a little bit revealing, and also a little bit of making her jealous. And Lancer was actually kind of celebratory. I mean, we found out who he is and such, and nice. Should I go back and actually, choose a specific path, or should I just keep it as is? Well, I get the feeling that maybe we're good. I should just keep the revelation about Berserker. Which one did you like the most? I think I did like... Well, all of them were good. About Lancer, it was celebratory, so it was nice. About Archer, it was kind of, ridiculous in a sense, but very important down the line, I feel. And, about Berserker, I get the feeling that it was also important for down the line, and it was also kind of sad. Let's go about... You know what? I know this is silly, but I want to focus on Archer. I don't know why. I like the idea about having Archer. That's the main goal. Skip the scene? Yes. Now we're getting back on track.
それじゃあ他のやつのことだけど。
待ってください、シロ。屋敷の門を人がくぐりました。
Archer, my beloved. Yeah.
そんなことわかるのか。ってもうこんな時間。まずい。きっと桜が帰ってきたんだ。
Doorbell rings, and from the front gate entrance. Okay, thank God it's Sakura. I'm coming in.
そういえば悪いんだがその。
分かっています。部屋に戻っていますから、私のことは気にせずに。
Saber goes back to her room. almost as if switching with Saber.
ただいま。感心感心。ちゃんと先に帰ってたわね。
Yeah, like a good puppy. Toshaka walks in laden with shopping bags.
お邪魔します先輩。珍しいですね。先輩がこんな早くから帰ってきてくれるのって。
Well, Sakura walks in, smiling happily.
よし、準備は完璧だ。それじゃあ始めるとしましょうか。
Toshaka psychs herself up and ties herself up and heads to the kitchen. Oh, she's the one cooking now.
先輩、お夕飯の支度なんですけど。
Yeah, oh, she cannot cook. Oh.
今日は遠坂の番だからいい。さくらは朝作ってくれたんだから夜は任せてくれ。遠坂がいるうちは俺とあいつで夕飯を作るから。
先輩がそう言うのならそうします。
I hope the kitchen doesn't end up like mine a few moments ago. I hope so too. You can see it in her eyes that she really doesn't like the fact that she's being kind of replaced. She really wanted to be the one to cook. Sakura quietly sits down. I hear a fiery, boisterous sound coming from the kitchen, but I see nothing of Toshaka.
あれなら任せても大丈夫だな。
No, you can't. I should stay in my room until dinner's ready, considering Saber's waiting there.
ちょっと部屋で休んでくる。藤根がやってきたらたまには風呂を沸かすように言っといてくれ。
どうぞごゆっくり先輩。ご飯の支度ができたら呼びに行きますね。
Sad there is a new wife in town. Well, too. Yeah.
なあ、とそうだ。部屋に来るときはノックを忘れないでくれ。
It's a little before 6 o'clock. I figure dinner will be ready around 7. I return to my room and find Saber sleeping in the room next door.
なんだ。なんか話そうと思ったのに。
I click my tongue with disappointment and sit down. And he sits down.
何言ってんだか。聖杯戦争のこと以外何話していいかもわからないくせに。
Let me be honest with you. If I had someone, well, if I had a servant who would actually be some heroic spirit from a certain time period, even if they would not tell me who they are, and I wouldn't bother to learn who they are, I would still want to learn history from them. And by history, I mean I want to learn how they lived. So yeah, we have plenty of things to talk about. Not to mention that I really want to talk to them about, hey, how do you like the future? Could you believe that we have phones? Actually, no. Could you believe that we have actually cameras that can freeze an image in time and space? How rad is that? Imagine if that existed 1,000 years ago. We would have archived so many historical moments. Besides, I don't know how to act around Saber. Just chill, bro.
ま、いいけどさ。眠ってるならそれで。
I would love to talk about so many things. Yeah, but do you think, the one sad thing is that I hope you get a servant who is good and patient in order for you to actually sit down and actually have a proper conversation with. Because highly likely, the main reason why the only thing that the servant would probably want to talk about is nothing else but their goal. And that is the Holy Grail War. If everything else is irrelevant, then they would not bother to reply at all. Maybe start with proper plumbing. I mean, as far as I know, there was plumbing in ancient times too. I mean, not in every place, but in advanced cities there was proper plumbing. I think. Other than that, well, yeah, there are a lot of things you could talk to them about if they were willing to listen. Just hang out with some historical figure, that's it. I muttered to myself and stared at the hands of the clock. Last night, Saber, Toshaka, and I ate dinner. But today, Sakura and Fujin are in the mix as well, making it 5 people. Yeah.
いや、セイバーはダメなのか。
As long as Fujin and Sakura are around, I can't have Saber come out of her room.
セイバー、朝飯食ったのかな。
Oh, you fucking moron. You never gave her anything. Last night, Saber was nodding while eating her dinner. Based on her behavior, it's not like she doesn't need food.
昼飯は用意しなかったし、腹減ってるよな、そりゃ。
Once Fujin and Sakura go home, I should warm some dinner up for Saber. She will have to eat alone, but there's nothing we can do about that. It's just... imagining Saber eating by herself is making me mad. Oh yeah, my boy. My boy is really, you know, what would you call it? Love struck? Then again, he has been struck from every side lately, but just saying, yeah.
Shiro, 起きてる?
Toshaka knocks on my door and peeks her head in.
どうしたか？なんだ、なんか用か？
何って夕食なんだけど。できたから来て。
Cupid's running out of errors for this guy. Yeah, actually, true. What a... well, Cupid is probably so shit of an, you know, of an archer class. Just shooting the same guy again and again and again. It's already that time. I pick myself up, glance towards Saber's room, and head into the hallway. There it is!
ほら見てよこの料理。なんと遠坂さんは長らく不在だった中華料理ができる人だったのだ。
There she is, the tiger. I don't know if you saw the post that I made about going live, but I'm like, you know, make him roar. Fujimura the Undying. And I'm like, yeah, fitting, very fitting. Also, the performance once again is peak.
あ、来た来た。ほら見てよこの料理。なんと遠坂さんは長らく不在だった中華料理ができる人だったのだ。
She knows Chinese. Nice. Fujina dances excitedly around the table, which is laid out with dinner. Now that she mentions it, it does look to be Chinese dishes today. A multicultural family, I see. Okay, nice, I like that. 4 big plates decorate the table. Crab meat with egg omelette, shredded beef with green peppers. What is these delicacies? A vegetable stir fry with some fancy meat I've never seen before, and for some reason a plate full of steamed shumai. Salad has been served on individual plates for everyone, and the setup seems to have been well thought out. It's pretty extravagant. Fujina loves it.
驚いたな。遠坂のことだから洋風で来ると思ったのに。
本当は洋風を考えてたそうですよ。けど中華料理は誰も作らないって言ったら、なら私が作るって。
Let's see if it tastes as good as it looks. Let's hope so.
なんでそう隙間をつくような人生しか送れないのか、あいつは。なあ、さくら。遠坂と一緒に帰ってきたけど、あれは一緒に買い物に行ってたのか？
Apparently they went to you know, buy the ingredients, no?
遠坂先輩、弓道部が終わるまで待っててくれたんです。それで帰り道がてら2人で買い出しに行ってました。
Oh, Shiro! Your wives are getting along. That's so nice.
そうなのか。なんだ、思ったより仲がいいじゃないか、2人とも。
そうですね。遠坂先輩とは学校でもよく話してましたから。私のどこが気に入られたかわからないんですけど、入学した頃から親切にしてもらってます。
Rin bonding with her new wife, so cute. Yeah. Yeah. So Toshaka really is a nice upperclassman.
おしゃべりはいいから早く食べよう。私もうお腹ペコペコだよ。
Okay. Fujina sits down excitedly.
だってさ、二人も早く座ったら。中華物って冷めると犯罪的にまずいんだから。
Toshaka sits down after she tells us to do the same. I sit down without a word. Everyone bows and thanks Toshaka for cooking, then starts eating. I hate to admit it, but it's good. Okay. Ugh. I guess he did one. Did you see that Pekora is in Death Stranding too? Yes, I mentioned it along with my friends in my friend group today. I sent them the post and I was like, from Twitter that everyone has been talking about, and I was like, hey, welcome to the VTuber rabbit hole, boys. You're gonna have a hell of a time. It's amazing that you know, I mean, it's amazing truly that, you know, Hideo Kojima has taken such a great liking to Pekora that he actually made it so that you not only you get a cameo of Pekora, but at the same time you have to play the main story in order to progress with Pekora's, you know, missions. And I'm like, fuck. Norman Reader saying Otsupeko is so cursed. Let me tell you something. I would never fucking believe that actually Hideo Kojima would he would basically force a Hollywood actor to actually start referencing the call-outs of a fucking VTuber. Man. What a time to be alive. But I guess people really love that, so I guess it was something that everyone wanted, you know, the rule of cool, basically, right? If it's cool, then nobody would mind it, even though it's ridiculous as hell. Man, I need a Pekora plush. Yeah, I know. I've never cooked Chinese food because I've always thought it all tastes the same, but Toshaka dishes make me realize it had all just been bias on my part, and I find myself regretting that. I see. Also, by the way, as we were talking now about Death Stranding, so everyone started playing Death Stranding. My friends who had already completed Death Stranding, they pre-ordered actually Death Stranding, and they started downloading it right away. They have been playing this past week. They convinced the rest of the gang to actually get Death Stranding and start playing it. I have been owning Death Stranding for the past 4 years now. Was it 4 years? 3-4 years? I think it was 3 years. 3 to 4 years. I cannot remember exactly. I have been owning Death Stranding for the past 3 years or so, and I have not completed it. As a matter of fact, I haven't even played not even more than 10 hours. I don't know why. I just got distracted by other games. And after my friends were just, you know, started playing all together Death Stranding, I'm like, fuck, okay, I'm downloading Death Stranding again. So, guilty, I cannot lie, guilty. When I got the phone call, I was checking also my PlayStation if it had downloaded Death Stranding again. So, yeah, you know what I'm gonna be doing after this stream, don't ya? He told me, Zabon told me that, hey, you will not understand a single thing from Death Stranding 2 if you do not play the first game. Play the first game. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So my journey begins. Sakura looks pleased, seeming to enjoy the food too. After seeing everyone's happy faces, Toshaka... You little bitch. She turns to face me, her face triumphant.
なんだよ、なんか言いたそうだな、遠坂。
She really took it in a rivalrous way.
別にみんなに気に入ってもらえてよかったなって。まあ若干一名素直じゃないのがいるけど、それはそれで楽しいからよしとしましょう。得意分野で負けちゃった気持ちはわかるし。
そうか、さてはお前、昨日俺に飯作らせたのはこっちの戦力分析か。
Yeah, bro, you fell for it, and she wasn't even hiding it.
はい、今日の教訓は手の内は常に隠しておくでした。
Toshaka returns to her food, looking exceedingly pleased with herself. Dinner is a bit livelier than I expected. Sakura and Toshaka are acting like a good upper and underclassmen, and Fujine is now completely on Toshaka's side. Well, I have no complaints about getting to enjoy a good meal. She's too intelligent for him, yeah. There are no complaints, but I can feel unreserved. I wasn't ready for difficult words again, but I can feel unreservedly good about sharing a meal with everyone else. Everyone here. I stand up.
何しろトイレ
Toilet?
いや、忘れ物をした。連れてくるから待っててくれ。
The moment I step out of the living room, I lock eyes with Toshaka, who is looking at me silently. I just didn't think it was right. That's why I didn't like the fact that I was making her sit alone, even though she's living with us. Okay. Are you gonna introduce them to her? Are you gonna introduce her to them? So without really considering the consequences of my action, I take her hand.
シロ、突然何をするのです
Bro, I don't mind you doing that. I truly do not mind. But what is gonna be the excuse for that?
いいから来てくれ。みんなにセイバーを紹介するから。
We are fucked. We are fucked.
正気ですか待ってください。それは
Omeji, he took her hand before marriage? True. Without protection? Despicable, yes. That man is truly filthy.
正気だから連れて行くんだ。ほら、いいから行こう。後のことなんてなるようになる。
シロ
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm still dragging her along by the time we reach the living room.
悪いな、遠坂。もう一人分いいかな。
She knew. Toshaka doesn't object. But Fujin and Sakura are looking at Saber in confused astonishment.
遅くなっ
Whoa!
たけど紹介する。
But I want to introduce her to you all. I adopted... I wanted to say adopted her, but I was about to say abducted her. Well, make of that what you will. So I abducted her, or adopted her. It depends on what you want. And here she is. Her name is Saber. Say hello, Saber. We knew all along that Shiri is a secret degenerate. Yeah, we knew that now, didn't we?
この子はセイバーって言って、しばらく面倒を見ることになったから。見ての通り外国人さんだから、日本の暮らしには慣れてないんで、そのあたり助けてやってく
So
れ。
she is my wife's girlfriend, who's also my girlfriend. Exactly. I mean, Toshaka was one thing, but the foreigner? What the fuck? Bro, you could at the very least, like, prepare them a little bit. Like, try to, I don't know, try to lie to them a bit. Like, hey, I have a part of cousin who just so happens to look, well, fairly different from us because, well, they don't live in Japan. They actually live in the West, and they live abroad in the West. Yes, and well, she just so happens that she needed to, you know, she really wanted to visit, And I promised Auntie that I would actually... Oh, no, actually, none of that would actually help because actually she knows that he's an orphan. I'm a moron. Yeah, yo, Fujine would call him on his BS. Yeah, I forgot that Fujine is actually, like, his guardian. I completely forgot. I keep thinking that Fujine is the teacher, but then I come to realize that Fujine is not the teacher. I love how they are in black and white. Yeah. Me too. They literally lost all color, and these eyes are dead. Just dead. My boy didn't thought about that now, didn't he? The two don't react. It's understandable, but I can't really find it in me to care right now. The guy's like, to my testicles, and he just does it. That's a true what a true man does. Now he's starting to step up. This is peak telenovela. Yeah.
ほら、そこに座れよ、セイバー。飯はみんなで食べた方がいいだろ。
Man. Oh man. The cringe in this table. The levels of cringe here, they cannot be described.
それは確かに効率的だとは思いますが、私は
遠慮なんてするな。だいたいな、これからはセイバーも一緒に住むんだぞ。同じ家に住んでるんだから、一緒に飯を食うのは当然だ。
The guy introduced, like, from the like, let me be honest with you. From the perspective of the teacher, forget it. She's out of her mind. But Sakura, you have been a friend. You have been a friend to that boy you probably like. For years, you have been attending to his household chores. He's actually very grateful to you. You actually help out each other, perhaps because he also has stepped up for you many times. You cook for him many times, yes. You are gone for a single fucking weekend, for basically 2 days. And he introduces the high school's idol as, you know, as a roommate to you out of nowhere. Okay. Weird, but I guess fuck it. We ball. And then he just introduces a fucking foreigner the very next day. No. The very same day at night. What is your thought process? You thought you knew this man. You probably thought that you knew him. But apparently, you didn't know anything about him. I feel so sad for Sakura. Someone should actually slap him. Yeah. Someone should. Honestly, I would just leave. Yeah. Valid. You should leave.
はい。シローがそう言うのでしたら、私は従うだけですが。
Oh man. I feel the cringe irradiating from the screen right now. What? Poor Sakura first. And then the fact that Sakura actually shouted. The fact that Sakura shouted out of all characters, that fucker found a way to break that poor gentle girl's patience. How did he manage to do that? You'd think that Sakura is the kind of character who's just so, you know, so light-toned, like so down to earth, so gentle, so nice, so chill. And then she just suddenly... Wow. Also, you should use the black and white sprites as a thumbnail next. True! I forgot to take a picture! Oh, I cannot use the sprites. Oh, it's just so funny. Okay, wait. I think I need to load then. I need to load back. Lion versus Tiger. This is what it's called. Damn. Dinner is a bit livelier than expected. Blah, 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 blah. Gets up. Rin instantly knew what the fuck he was gonna do. Rin instantly knew. She instantly knew. Like and I love the fact that she actually couldn't stop him.
悪いな、父さん。
She just let him
もう一
be.
人分いいかな。遅くなったけど、紹介。この子はセイバーって言って、しばらく面倒を見ることになったから。
My new thumb.
見ての通り外国人さんだから、日本の暮らしには慣れてないんで。
Man,
その
I
あたり
thought
助けてやってくれ。
I was gonna play a new visual novel about a war. A war of historical figures and mages, and instead I just got a slice of life harem anime, which also happens to be a rom-com. I'm not quite sure. I can't with these sprites. It's so funny. I know. It's just the expression that is just so matching. And also the posture, like they both just hold their hands like.
ほら、そこ。
それははい。そんなのダメ。
Whose phone is that? You got a Japanese visual novel. That's actually a Latam novel. Yeah. My ears are ringing.
一体どうしちゃったのよ、シロってば。遠坂さんだけじゃなく、こんな子まで連れ込んじゃって、いつからここは旅館みたいになっちゃったのよ。
When did this place turn into a hotel? Well, ever since it was a mansion. A mansion is meant to, well, have a lot of people in it, no?
なんだよ、いいじゃないか。
Exactly.
旅館みたいに広いんだから、一人や二人部屋を貸しても。遠坂がいいんなら、セイバーだっていいだろ、下宿ぐらい。
The guy's pushing his luck so much.
いいわけないでしょ。遠坂さんは認めるけど、そんな得体の知れない子なんて知らないもん。一体どこの子なのよ、その子は。
Okay, look, we probably adopted her, perhaps, or perhaps we abducted her. She's a foreigner, so that would be racist if you kick her out. That's right. So you shouldn't do that. You should be an exemplary teacher in your behavior. Got her. Man, if someone was to clip this, I would literally not have any way to defend these accusations of what I just said. Archer on the spirit realm be like, yeah, exactly, that's how Archer is.
どこの子って、遠い親戚の子だよ。よくわからない事情があって、親父を頼ってやってきたとか。
A distant relative, but she came here looking for help from my old man. Would you think that would work? I mean, I was expecting that, but indeed, I'll save this for later. What? Luz, no. Spare me.
そんな作り話信じられない。だいたいね、仮にそうだとしても、どうしてエミヤの家に来たのよ。キリチグさんに外国の知り合いなんているはずだ。
Yeah. She can't say that with any confidence, and she knows it. Oh, you got her. Oh, so she is a far-off cousin. Get fucked. My initial idea was right. Let's go. Let's go. We ball. We are balling right now. My old man traveled constantly, so he probably had more friends from other countries than in Japan.
ないとは言い切れないけど、それにしたっておかしいわ。あなた、何のためにここに来たのよ。
あ、いや、だからそれは。
シロー、黙ってなさい。セイバーさん、私はあなたに聞いてるんだけど。
Saber is silent. Man, lion versus tiger. It was so right of me that I made this thumbnail and title out of a joke. I wasn't sure what the next part it was gonna be like. I didn't have any ideas, so I was like, hey, this was a ridiculous scene that I really liked. Might as well put that as a thumbnail. I wasn't expecting actually a showdown. Make her roar! Fujine, the undying! Then again, that could be for Saber too. Make her roar, Saber the Undying. No, oh, come on. Spare me for once, Luz, please. I don't blame her. Saber doesn't really have a backstory, and she's not cunning enough to go along with my lies.
さあ、私はキリツグの言葉に従っただけですから。
Okay, she really is not cunning enough, but fuck me, she really didn't thought about answering this at all. What was this? What was the question? Why did you come here? I do not know exactly. I was only following Kiritsugu's orders. Oh. Kiritsugu's orders, not Shiro's orders. Okay, maybe she has something cooking. I have no words. I mean, okay. Fair enough. I guess it does. Okay. So, okay. I thought she said Shiro's orders. I didn't realize Kiritsugu's orders, he meant the father. So, maybe she went along with it kind of nicely.
キリツグさんがシロを頼むって？
はい。あらゆる敵からシロを守るようにと。
His enemies. Okay. Even so quietly, ever so quietly, Saber says it with such a straightforwardness and clarity. There is no room for anyone to protest. And even if it was really a lie, it will become the absolute truth in Saber's mind. True. Even Fujina can't argue with her. But she stands up with a frown and glares right at Saber.
いいわ。そこまで言うんなら腕前を見せてもらうんだから。
What? Are you gonna fight the servant? Man, Fujina is my servant. I wanna summon Fujina now. She's trying her best. I mean, she actually did her best, yeah. What do you mean, teacher? Man, I have to pull for Fujina now. Fujina drops this on us all out of nowhere. Man, now call Hoyovers now. Call them and tell them I want the tiger as a unit in Honkai Star Rail. Let us summon Fujina. You can't be serious. They actually went into the dojo in order to fight. Jesus Christ. And with the sound of whooshing wind, Fujina takes us outside. Jesus Christ. They really are gonna fight. And then she takes the bamboo sword, a shinai, hanging on the wall and continues glaring at Saber. Okay, what the hell is Fujina thinking? The next 8 stars character to the dojo. Yeah. The true.
シロを守るって言ったわね。なら少しは覚えがあるんでしょ?
The true most powerful servant, Fujina. Yeah. Actually 8 star character right there. We have to E6 her. We have to get the Lycon too. Max the Lycon as well. Are you telling me to take a sword? It's so great, the fact that she actually chooses the sword. Well, wait a minute. After this Universal Limited join, get 300 from logging in during the campaign. You get 30. Please claim reward from the present book. Oh, I have a temple! Oh my god, I have a temple. I have a temple. Please. Oh my god, I have a temple. Okay, please give me Fujina. Okay, time to summon. Wait. I'm not sure if you can hear the music of the game from the microphone. I'm playing on my phone, right? So I can summon. I can go for Medusa, but I hope I lose it and just get Fujina instead. Let's go for Medusa, I don't care. Actually, Steno and Vritra. Nah, Medusa. Just give me a servant, I don't care. So strong she destroys your device. Yeah. Four-star Graft Essence. Flowers of the Sun. Okay. That's what I got as a first pull. Inverted Moon of the Heavens. Okay, this is garbage. Give me a servant. Come on. I have to summon someone. Another 4-star Flowers of the Sun. Fair enough, okay. Still no servant. Still no servant. I cannot believe I'm not actually getting any servants this time. Servant! 3-star Berserker. Kiyohime. I have already Kiyohime. Come on. Give me something good. Another servant. 3-star Mage. Geronimo. I also have Geronimo. Come on. No, it's not a caster. A mage, I said. A caster, not a mage. Whoa. Craft Essence Gemstone Shots. It's actually a picture of Rin. That was nice. A nice picture. Marugoshi Shinji. Fuck you. I got the Craft Essence of Shinji. Okay, Elixir of Love, a Craft Essence. Still no servant. Servant. 3-star Archer. David. Oh, come on, I have David too. Give me something good. I got nothing. It was all garbage. I got a free temple for nothing. Nothing. Damn it, and I had a good feeling. Well, where were we? Oh yeah, sword. It's so lucky for Saber to actually go for the swords now. You know, Fujine to actually do the mistake to go for the swords now, huh?
そうよ。あなたが私より強かったら許してあげます。けど弱かったら家に帰ってもらうからね。
Except this if you prove you're stronger than me, but if you're weak, I'm sending you back home. How do you know? Like, which enemies? Have you even... do you have anything in mind? What, I mean, do you have anything that's call of yours at all? I mean, it's very bizarre for someone to be like, oh yes, I'm here to protect him from his enemies. And you go like, wait a minute, what? What enemies? What the fuck?
構いませんが、それはどういった理屈でしょうか。
I don't see the sense in this.
シローを守るのは私だもん。シローが一人前になるまで私がずっとそばにいるんだから。
Ah, so they're fighting for the guardian's position. Man, the writer really just wanted to have King Arthur fight fucking Fujine, right? That's what he wanted. Imagine if she was actually an orphan with no home. You think? Saber doesn't seem to fully comprehend what Fujine's intentions are. Then again, none of us do.
だから私より弱いやつはいらないの。
あ
なたが私より強いって言うんなら私より頼りになるでしょ。それなら少しはシローを任せてもいいわよだ。
Yeah. Fujine swings her shinai around with a pout.
わかりました。あなたを納得させればよいのですね。
Fujine no div Saber. Yeah.
そうよ。けど私を納得させるのは大変なんだから。
Destroy her, Saber. She's gonna get a beating. Can you imagine if Fujine wins? What? Fujine can obviously defeat Hercules for us, but of course, we were bound to win the Holy Grail War because we have the actual strongest servant, Fujine. But of course, no sooner has Fujine said that than she practically leaps forward, rushing towards Saber, brandishing her shinai. Wow.
藤ね、めちゃくちゃだ。
She goes in for a surprise attack even though she hasn't even given Saber a Sinai yet. This tiger has no business calling herself a teacher if she's going to pull something like that. Saber stands there in a daze, taken aback by Fujine's surprise attack. Fujine swings for the body. Oh. Fujine tilts her head in confusion. Yeah, well, yeah. We're all dumbfounded and we're just watching, so it must be even stranger, like the mystery of the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, for Fujine, since he's the one who's experienced it firsthand. Saber's still standing. The only difference is that she's now holding the Shinai Fujine had in her hand a heartbeat earlier. She disarmed her. Get fucked. Man. Wow. Wow. For real. Honto ne. Yeah. Honto ni. I don't know if this is for real, but it definitely happened. Saber isn't even holding the Shinai she took in a ready position. Wow. Wow. Fujine, run. Too late. Fujine is frozen in her tracks, right in front of Saber. Fujine is a kendo expert whose skill is supposedly unmatched. The experience probably made clear to her that Saber is on a completely different level. Centuries even of different levels.
構えろというのでしたら構えますが、そこまでしなければわからない腕ではないでしょう。
Fujine, do not back down. Fight her. Standing here, I realize you're just like me trying to make history. She backs off. Wow, she passes out. Fujine staggers back and drops to her knees.
勝負はつきました。認めてもらえましたか？
Wow, she said it with no mercy. Fujine slumps her shoulders and droops her head low. Just when I think she's about to retreat quietly. Oh. What the fuck? Bro, your wife made your other wife. I'm not sure, your Onesan or something. I don't know what you call her. Cry. And then your other two wives are fucking dumbfounded. What the fuck is going on? She said it with no mercy. Dignity? I remember when she had that. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Shiru's love is boundless. Okay? That's why he has a harem in the first place. Wow. The Holy Grail War is brutal, Fujin. Man, what the fuck am I watching? I don't feel like look, I was promised an epic journey about war. About a war that can, that is basically a battle royale. People die. Like, the stakes are high. It's all because of the Holy Grail that can grant a wish to whoever possesses it. And instead, I'm watching this shit. I was shrieked. What is this? This is what I expected from the Fate franchise. This isn't. They lied to you. Yes, they did. What the fuck? Fujine starts to cry so loud it starts to hurt all of our ears. Wow. In the end, it took us 2 hours to calm Fujine down. Fujine gestured to Saber saying, "We need to talk," and went into my old man's room. They were in there for 2 hours. For 2 more hours. Poor Saber, she got a lecture, an actual fucking lecture for 2 hours. Man, she finally came out looking unsatisfied and mumbled, "I guess I've got no choice but to acknowledge her." Wow. How did Saber manage that? How the fuck is she actually putting up with this shit? Man, Saber is such a patient person at the end of the day. Truly, she has a lot of discipline. A lot. Actually be dragged into some 2-bit masters, weird mansion with their other occupants, and then one occupant is actually crazy enough to tell you that, hey, we have to battle. Then they lose the battle, and then they drag you for 2 hours to have some sort of lecture about something, and you just want to win the fucking Holy Grail war, and that's it. And yet you have to sit down and listen to this shit, whatever she probably said. Whatever they were probably talking about. This is a telenovela, South American one. Yeah, they lied to you, Saber. Saber is truly the husband of the house. Yeah. Sid only nodded in resignation. Sakura, though, was silent the whole time. It was getting late, so Fujino wound up taking Sakura home, but Sakura didn't say a single word. Poor Sakura. Why are you doing this to her, you fuck? Sakura is best girl. Why do you treat her like this, you asshole, you degenerate? She just bowed and went home. No, Sakura, no.
それじゃあ私も別棟に戻るわね。
Poor Sakura. Yeah. That's all Rin said. Come to think of it, Oshaka's been quiet all this time too.
悪かったな。どうせバカな真似してって思ってるんだろ。
別に。ただあなたのしていることは心の贅肉よ。そんな余分なことばっかりしてたらいつか身動きが取れなくなるわ。
What does she mean by saying unnecessary flab to your heart to make yourself feel better? What is flab? Flab. Soft, loose flesh on a person's body. Fat. I see. She waves good night and heads off to the outbuilding. I'm exhausted. I should probably sleep early today.
待ってください、シロ。私もあなたに聞くべきことがある。
Saber, slap him. You wouldn't have to sit in a 2-hour lecture. In a 2-hour fucking lecture. Just because that guy couldn't keep his mouth shut. And, his feelings intact, I mean. She's trying to discourage him from getting attached again. Yeah, that's what I get. Yeah, that's what I understood too.
いいけど、何?
I was going to say that. I mean, can't you allow me to say it from time to time in case you forgot? I wasn't sure if you were going to say that right now. That's why I said it.
なぜ私を皆に紹介したのですか？私もリンの言う通り、シローの行為は不必要だと思います。
なぜも何もない。単に嫌だったから紹介しただけだ。
シロー、それは答えになっていません。何が嫌だったのか言ってもらわなければ。
Yeah, she's alright through that. Saber draws closer to me. Oh shit. Was what happened tonight really so strange to her?
そんなの知るか。ただ飯食ってて、セイバーは一人でいるのかって思ったら嫌になっただけだ。強いて言うなら、藤姉とさくらにもセイバーを知ってもらっておけば、隠し事も減ると思ったぐらいだよ。
それはあまり意味のあることではありません。むしろ彼女たちに私の存在を知らせるのはマイナスです。この屋敷なら私の存在は隠し通せるのですから、私は待機していた方が良かった。
Better? In what way? Is she saying she's better off being ostracized when the rest of us are all eating?
そんなことはない。セイバーが良くても俺が嫌だったんだからしょうがないだろう。こういうの理屈じゃないと思う。
I look away from Saber.
土蔵に行ってくるから先に部屋に戻っていてくれ。
She doesn't answer. I turn back on Saber. She seems unconvinced by what I said and make my way to the shed. I step outside. The tranquil yard is lit by pale moonlight. The winter sky is clear enough to see the stars above. I sigh, hardly realizing I'm doing it. Toshaka's right. I'm contradicting myself. I'm heading to the shed to avoid Saber's room. But I don't want to leave Saber alone. I'm having a hard time interacting with Saber as a member of the opposite sex, but I can't ignore her on a human level. It's no wonder Toshaka's getting disgusted with me and my contradictions. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, my boy. I see where you're coming from. I wouldn't be any better, truth be told, but still. Idiots being idiots, no?
参ったな。未熟なのは魔術だけだと思ってたけど、精神修行もなってないじゃないか。
I absent-mindedly look up at the night sky. The night drags on. My inexperience is all the more reason I can't skip out on my training. All I can do is to keep on believing that if I work hard enough, I might someday attain something. Save? Yes. That was so good, I wanna keep it. Day 6, breakfast, school commute. Okay. We're already on day 6. And by already, I mean about time. February 5th. Blade. Blade is the title of the day. A night passed. After getting ready just like I would on any normal morning and heading to the living room, I'm greeted by the most complicated breakfast table scene of my life. Hey, you have 4 chicks in your...
ごめんさくら。私バターダメなの。そこのマーマレードちょうだい。
Marmelade. You're greeted by 4 beautiful maidens in your breakfast. What more do you want? Some of us die of thirst while you drown. Can you see how lucky you are?
そうなんですか。遠坂先輩、甘いものは好きじゃないような口ぶりでしたけど。まさかそんな女の子はいないわよ。糖分は嫌いじゃなくて取れないだけだってば。油断すると見えないところが増えるの。甘味どころは週に1回にしなくちゃね。
Once a week. Oh, I see. Things could start building up in places I can't see. Okay, but what if we can see them? I mean, okay, he only had to die 3 times. Yeah, small price to pay.
なのにマーマレードなんですか、先輩。朝は糖分取るの。それにね、少しぐらいは甘いものを口にしておかないと後のカウンターが怖いでしょ。そっか、食事を2食に減らしても食べる量が倍になったら大変ですからね。そういうこと。って黙ってればよく食べるわね、セイバー。ちっこい体のくせに桜並みの量じゃない。
Wait a minute, what? I wasn't going to say anything, but you sure eat a lot, Saber. You might have a small frame, but you eat just as much as Sakura. Sakura is eating a lot? Whoa, 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 bro. Bro. Nice.
そうでしょうか。私は平均だと思いますし、さくらが口にしたパンは私を大きく上回っていると思います。
What kind of okay. Would women ever have this, would women ever have a fucking discussion about, hey, you ate more than me? No, I ate more, you ate double than me. And such. Rain, what the Rain, Saber, what the Exactly. Why do you get self-conscious about it? Develop. Get as voluptuous as you can. Just make sure that you keep yourself, fit with exercise, okay? That's why I like you, Sakura. Nice.
いえ、厚さが違う。1センチに対して2センチですから、さくらはよく食べています。成長期ですし、栄養を取るのはいい。瓶も1枚だけと言わず、残さず食べてはどうですか？
But oh my god, but the thickness was different. One was 1 centimeter thick, while the other was 2 centimeters, which tells me you eat quite a lot, Sakura. You are in a growth spurt, so there is no problem with you taking in nutrients. So she is in growth. Yes! Rin, instead of eating only 1 slice, you should eat everything that has been served to you. Exactly, Rin. Growth spurt, right? So, develop yourself, yes. Get as voluptuous yourself as well. Food is good, yes.
だからダメだって言ってるじゃない。さくらと違って胸に栄養がいくわけじゃなし、朝からそんなに食べたら増えるっていうの。ただでさえ朝は食べない主義なんだから、これでも譲歩してるのよ。
Everything I eat doesn't just go straight to my chest like Sakura. That's why, man, I knew why I chose Sakura. I'm blessed. And if I eat all that in the morning, I'll just end up storing it. Yes, but if it doesn't go to the chest, there's only one other place it could go. There are men like that out there who like that stuff. Look, I don't like it. That's why I never, bothered about you, Rin. But I do like Sakura, so that's my cup of tea. Now, for your case, you have some value yourself, I suppose. I'm having flashbacks of conversations with my friends. You cannot be serious, Luz. Luz, you cannot be serious. You have actually had conversations like this. So they do it. So women do it. Man, I'm having an epiphany right now. I have been enlightened. I wouldn't know because I've never had female friends, but now I can see through the lies of the Jedi. With family I did. Okay, fair enough. Close enough then. Yes, I do see through the lies of the Jedi. Yes.
遠坂先輩、その先輩の前でそういうことは。
My darling, Sakura, let me tell you something. I know this might sound off, but there was a wise man once. He told me, I have trained asses. I've shaped them. I have molded them into being the perfect shape. But boobs are given to the chosen ones by the gods. And you, my friend Sakura, you are blessed. So do not degrade yourself. Just saying. Why did you think they talked about hand purses and pretty boys? I assumed as such, yes. Talking about other bodies is a must. Boobs are uncomfortable, brother. Yes, but they are. But they carry the hopes and dreams of mankind. You cannot understand. You cannot understand because you are the one bearing the burden. I and every man from this side, from the other side, we know from this side the sun doesn't shine, but boobs do. That's the true motivation of waking up every morning, yes. Oh, so they are only good because men like them? Sus. Cancelable. What? Look. Being attractive is important. Being attractive is important. For every person. And every person, every sex. So what's up with that? I mean, why cancelable? Why? If beautiful, then why cancelable?
増える増えると言っていますが、なぜ具体的な表現を避けるのですか、リン。
だから目に見えないところの話。 ああ、さくらは目に見えるから除外だけど。
Rin, fuck you. Are we really on about this? At cost of back pain and not being able to at cost of back pain and not being able to find clothes easily, being seen as an object for them, not an object, like an actual. What should I call it? You're putting me on the spot, even though you know what I'm talking about. It's the fact that it is, as a matter of fact, attractive. And it's actually something that many people cannot just have. It's genetics, and, you know, well, what's the word? Shit. Give me a moment, I have it on the tip of my tongue. I cannot believe that it's slipping my mind. But anyway, as I was saying, genetics, right? So it's something that, you know, if you do have it, do not be quick to judge it, because maybe it's good for you to have. I mean, back pain, it's a bitch ass thing, yes indeed, but don't worry. You will be privileged to have a strong man who's worthy in order to carry you. So you won't have to, you know, carry the burden on your own. Man, what am I on tonight? No, I'm not. Most men are trash, and that's true. Look, I cannot argue with that, but not all of them are trash, okay? And to be fair, women do not fall far behind, just saying. But at the end of the day, we develop our you know, we develop ourselves, and we will let things get developed as well. We do not hold back on the process. That would be that would not be beneficial, you know. Things really have gone downhill when even Wandering Shadow is giving me the skull emoji. Okay, I'm done. I'm moving on. I take a bite of my crispy toast. My brain just can't follow the situation unfolding in front of me, so I just stay out of it and focus on my toast. You must stay focused, brother. I feel you, Sakura. There's nothing for me to really add to this anyway. There are plenty of things for me to add. I mean, again, it's about... Well, I have already said this, but, you know, it's not about objectification, okay? It's about, like, for example, you always pretend women are 1,000% guilty of this. Why do you measure a man by his height, for example? It's genetics. Some men are very tall, some other men are not. Many women like tall. So why not many men not like big boobs? Huh? Why is it one valid and the other it isn't? It's not fair. Things should be balanced. Let things be as is. Fair enough. What? Luz, do not act high and mighty. Okay? Do not act like that. You have any idea how many women I've seen who have rejected men who are genuinely good people, who genuinely tried, just because of, you know, things that they really are out of their control. That's not just for height, but I'm just saying that, you know what? Attraction at the end of the day, it's important. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, and to be fair, to be beautiful is to suffer. And that is something that I do truly believe. You know, if you want to be fit, you have to go through the suffering of actually going to the gym and actually, well, doing weights and doing exercises. And your body will ache On certain days, they will. Like, let me tell you something. I have been going to the gym for a week now. I cannot feel my back. I cannot feel my back. But that's the thing. To be beautiful is to suffer. So it is what it is.
どうも杞憂だったのかな。
For the time being, the three seem to be getting along. Toshaka is the same as always, and Saber's warmed up to the girls a good bit more than last night. It's surprising that they did get along within a day. Sakura still seems a little hesitant around Saber, but it doesn't look like she dislikes her. Okay.
藤姉が来なかったのが気になるけど、まあ夜になったら来るだろう。
Last night must have been done a number on her. Yeah, it must have. But she will probably come by for dinner, and I think she will be in better mood by then. Hopefully. Breakfast ends and I start cleaning up.
先輩、本当にいいんですか？後片付け任せてしまって。
ああ、それぐらいはやっとく。それより、さくらは部活だろ？昨日の今日だし、顔を出しておいた方がいい。
はい。それじゃあ、お先に失礼しますね、先輩。
Sakura let the male wife do his thing. Yeah. Sakura bows to Toshaka too and leaves the living room in a hurry. Now there's only three of us. With Sakura gone, the people remaining all share a common secret.
それでは私も失礼します。何かありましたら声をかけてください。
じゃあね、セイバー。シロは任されたから、こっちの留守をよろしく。
はい。白を頼みます、リン。
Saber bows quickly, and then returns to her room. Well, there's nothing to do here anymore. So she's probably going back to sleep to conserve energy.
まったく、本当に戦うことしか考えてないのか、あいつは。
当たり前じゃない。シロもね、そろそろやる気見せないと、セイバーに愛想をつかされるわよ。まだ傷が完治してないとはいえ、いつまでもおとなしくしているような子じゃないでしょ。
There's a clicking sound. What Oshaka has to say worries me a bit, but she just turns on the TV.
またこのニュースやってるんだ。
Ah, the TV plays the morning news. I just listen from the kitchen as I wash the dishes. But it's the same story that I've heard before.
シントの方でガス漏れによる事故だって。バカな話。そんなのあっちだけじゃなくて、こっちの町にだって起きてるのに。
What? Hold up. What Oshaka says there is pretty worrying.
遠坂、それどういう意味だ？
だから原因不明の衰弱でしょ。何の前触れもなく意識を失った人間がそのまま昏睡状態になって病院に運ばれてるって話。
Is she stupid or is she acting stupid?
もう結構な数になってるんじゃないかな。今のところ命に別状はないらしいけど、この先どうなるかは仕掛けたやつの気分次第でしょうね。
Wait. Hold up. Is she saying that this incident isn't just happening in town over? It's happening here too? Unexplained comas? A good number of victims? No, but the main issue is...
遠坂、まさか、それも他のマスターの仕業だっていうのか？
じゃあ他の誰の仕業だっていうのよ。いい加減慣れてよね。あなただってマスターなんだから。
So she knew.
それはそうだけど、なんで今まで教えてくれなかったんだよ、遠坂は。
こっちの件はそれほど簡単じゃないから。学校で結界を張ってるマスターは三流だけど、 こっちのマスターは一流よ。相手を死に至らしめることはせず、命の半分だけを吸収して力を蓄えている。そりゃ集めるスピードは遅いけど、その代わりに魔術師としてのルールには引っかからないし、無理をする必要がない。このマスターは遠く離れた場所で、町の人たちから生命力っていう最も単純な魔力をかすめ取っているわけ。
遠く離れた場所からって、そんなところから町中の魔力を集められるっていうのか、そいつは。
よっぽど腕の立つ魔術師なんでしょうね。信と富山、2つの町をフォローする広範囲の吸引なんて、代がつく魔術師の技だもの。いや、それともよっぽど優れた霊地を確保したのかな。冬木の町には龍脈らしきものがあるって父さんも言ってたし、そこに陣を敷けば生命力の搾取ぐらいは簡単か。
ちょっと父さんか。
父さんの書庫にそれらしい資料はなかったし、あるなら大師傅の書庫か。やだなあ、そこ今でも人外魔境だし、できれば遠慮したいのに。となると綺麗に聞くしかないか。いや、ダメ。あいつに借りを作るなんてもってのほかだわ。
父さんか、おい。
I try to get her attention, but she doesn't respond. Great, Toshaka's off in her own world. When we get to school, she's still distracted. The gate is packed with arriving students, beginning another typical school day. But I sense there is something off. Yesterday I passed through the gate without noticing, but today I do now that I'm on my guard. It's hard to explain, but I still feeling that things are too calm, so much so that it numbs one's instincts. Wow.
本当だ。外と中じゃ空気が違う。甘い蜜みたいな空気じゃないか。
へえ、シローにはそう感じられるんだ。あなた、魔力感知は下手だけど、世界の異常には敏感なのかもしれないわね。
Toshaka begins pondering.
にしても甘い蜜か。例えるならウツボカズラとか。なかなか言えてみようじゃない。
ウツボカズラってお前、そのイメージとんでもなく凶悪だぞ。
そう？シローの直感は外れてないと思うけど。だってこの学校、結界っていう蓋が閉まったら中の生き物はみんな食べられるんだし。
She sees right through me and I gulp.
やっぱりね。わかりやすいから楽しいわ、あなたって。
ああ、そうですか。俺はちっとも楽しくない。
怒らない。シローの言いたいことだって分かってるから安心なさい。あなたは学校の生徒を巻き込みたくないと思ってるし、私だってここを戦場にするのは願い下げ。ならやることは一つよね。
She's testing me. Toshaka's trying to tell me that this master I'm willing to fight in the Holy Grail War is the sort willing to hurt innocents to win, which is why they're here at the school.
分かってる。この結界を張ったマスターを探し出して何とかしなくちゃいけない。そしてそいつが結界を解かないって言うんなら倒すだけだ。
そういうこと。ちゃんと理解していてくれて安心したわ。じゃあ私は結界を張ったやつを探してみるから、シローは不審な場所をチェックしといて。私も一通り回ったけど見落としがあったかもしれない。シローはそういう得意点を探すのに向いてそうだし、餅は餅やってね。
Toshaka waves and runs toward the school building.
そんなこと言われても困る。不審な場所ってどういうところだよ、父さんか。
だからあなた風に言えば空気が甘いところよ。蜜がベッタベタに甘いところを探せばい
syrupy and sweet. Interesting, but at the same time, why do you shout? How many people did you hear? Did they heard you just now? Toshaka yells her reply to me from across campus. Ah, okay. Okay, literally everyone then. And then she disappears into the school building.
あいついきなり走り出すなんてやっぱり何考えてるかわからな。
The bell for homeroom rings.
そういうことか。って気づいてるならなんで教えないんだあいつは。
I clutch my bag and start running at full speed. After all that happened yesterday, I don't know what Fujine will say if I'm late. Okay. I get the feeling that this is a good stopping point. I'll continue tomorrow, okay? There weren't any chases over here, so... yeah. I think we're good. Interesting stream tonight, huh? Luz, Watering Shadow, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for dropping by. Kakarot, Jacob, thank you guys as well for being here. I truly do appreciate it, guys. I really need to get some rest. I'll go ahead and get... actually... okay, who am I kidding? Of course I'm not gonna get rest. I'm gonna go ahead and play Death Stranding. But after that I'm gonna get rest. And I'm gonna stream again tomorrow. But unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately for some people, tomorrow I'm not gonna stream late. I have the night shift. Which means that my stream will start at 7 p.m. and it will end about 2 hours later, at 9 p.m. So it will start at 2 hours earlier from today. And it will end at about the time it started tonight. That's basically it. I'm letting you know now in order for you to actually, you know, keep it in mind. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for dropping by. I really need to, you know, get going. You should probably get going as well. And also, yeah, like, yeah, the hopes and dreams. Don't forget the hopes and dreams. That's all I have to say. Anyway. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Later. See ya.